this map, and it seems like they're just lacking firepower, right? So they think
everything's seemingly happening over here in spawn. Hoody.
They're going to hold off against the short cloud, moving on. As they dash on in. Feminino first up the bat into the cloud burst with the tailwind as Cloud finds yet another arch. 73 HP, and the time is ticking. A little bit slow on that swing, but the spray through the dots for the first phase. Davidp is there.
Dart out, doesn't actually see anything. I don't know if SSK is gonna know that Davidp is right around the corner. He can get one of them, but Ambi's there to trade. And that wasn't what Navi were looking for as Vodafone continued to clean up. Cloud as well. These are the same two players, by the way, who survived out the last round. Everybody else, like, losing those weapons, losing that money for the team. He gets the kill spike. But again, it's all about the face checking here.
Moving for more. Oh, this is bold. He's just going to get scouted out as well. Pushed out of the corner and taken down by the shock dart. It's only two players left. SSK and Dinks trying to hold it. Feminino up close and personal. End of the barrel down his throat. Gonna blow him out.
Proactive effort from these players in mid to go and recollect it. Now you've got an engagement occurring over on A main.
Time moving any further. Feminino refaces onto the corner and misses the shot. Actually goes down to the spray, but Hoody's there for the backup. That's the spike. 14 seconds left by Cloud. I wonder if they're going to check the angle. No.
The first time that we've seen a recall.
Hold for those pushes as well. Tagging the spike yet again to sort of some economic strength, but if you're going to lose players like to a sneaky position from Davidp, might be a little bit harder. Meddo's there. There's no way they get out of this. They drop down and Ambi finds one. Not going to be a 13-0, that much we can be certain of. Moving forward.
Find his targets.
Oh, he spotted an Vodafone Giants. If Feminino gets a pick, that might just be enough. Able to find one. Stays in the clouds there as well. A lot of damage from the shock dart. SSK finds Davidp, confirms that kill. As Dinks get, they need to be worried about Hoody. Just needs to slow them down just a little bit. Only one kill found. Now with 6 seconds left on the clock, they're able to get back in and get that spike planted. The anchor looking for exit frags. Trying to limit Navi's economy a little bit more than it already was. But those cyber cages, so brutal. And look at that trap wire, so oppressive on the defense coming through from the Vodafone Giants. They find 2 picks and all of a sudden...
Here in A main with him.
All 3 of them. Full eyes. 2 players still standing. Cloud burst over towards main, controlling these lines.
Last player standing.
Trying to get those peaks with Cloud spots. Ambi, he's very far away from this one. All 5 players for Navi looking close for the retake. Feminino has to take care of the darts, and actually Davidp dealt with on the flank as well. Now it's just Hoody and Meddo, and now it's just Meddo, but he's not going to be able to...
It's almost been removed. See what these Vodafone players do, because you can see the way they're pushing here on mid. The first kill goes to SSK. I don't think Davidp was expecting him to see him, but Feminino was there to trade. Looks like
they're going to try and control it there. Arch is going to hold strong for... They're trying to push in as 2, trying to swing on the corner. Good sprays from Ambi, nails 2.
SSK's kind of cornered here.
We'll be able to take down Feminino though, and that's the knives going down with it. 2 more kills come on through, but on lockdown, so those retakes not going to come on through. Cloud looks for shots, finds it towards main, evens up the numbers. Takes us back to 2 and 2. Dinks playing on the door for not. Davidp, if there's one way he's going to do it, it's going to be from there, but it's traded off, and the time should be just right for Dinks to be able to get this defuse.
Yeah, he's got it.
In comes the retake, and there's the Hunter's Fury to try and just getting thrown at the wall to see what sticks here. The Killjoy dropping barely open towards A main. Those stars need to be good, and underneath it's Meddo in hell as Dino pushes through with the judge. There we go, looking for more. Swings out wide, gets the range, but can't quite land the spray. The shots, I kind of like this one. They have control over a position that's been historically pretty hard for them to deal with on these pushes, but Vodafone Giants don't let it slip. Meddo with 2 and a 3rd as well. That's the sort of player you want to invest into, but it's rest almost immediately. Not going to get traded off either. And yet again, down towards Dino, who's holding. Spots the shots and gets 1. Hoody able to trade it, but Dinks is there. Further deeper into hell and gets a 3rd on the round. Flicks for another one, but it can't quite come off. Feminino now with the spike. 25 seconds to play with. Needs another pick here, but we'll be starting to push on through the cyber cage. And Navi find 2 to kick things off. Looking for another, but Meddo shuts it down. SSK trades off. And now 2 players left. And it's going to delay things even further. They don't have time. They need to stick it. There's just not enough.
remaining.
And the Vodafone Giants are going to let it slip. Meddo with a 4K on the round, but it is. First kill goes the way of SSK. That's not what they wanted to see. vctnu evens the scoreline. Moves in with the knives and can't quite get it done. Another two, a third as well. Arch not going to get destroyed, not yet. Oh, finally able to swing on it, and hoody gets a kill, but 13 seconds and Navi find two. Navi staying alive as SSK lands the shot. 8 seconds and counting. Now 2 versus 2, but is there time? 5 seconds and ticking. You need to nail it, and with that final kill, that's all they needed.
Navi pushing up.
Swings at the right time. Oh, doesn't quite get the shots. Looks at the spray. The lineup's good. Hoody with 2. They knew he was there, and they still couldn't do anything about it. Only one left, and it's a triple kill. 1 versus 3. Vodafone Giants hold out on B.
Into B.
Navi tried to hold face, but he tries to move forwards for Navi, but he's getting slowed. Dinks finds 1, tries to flick for the second spray. Davidp lands 2, and the third.
It's going to be a different of a change. Davidp playing on Viper, that's normal. We see Sova, Sky. In this case,
he's generally going to see a lot more retake strategy coming in through, especially from a slower team like Navi. And they are going to start to mount their retake. They've already lost a player, though. Meddo traded off. Vodafone Giants starting to fall. They are nowhere near where they wanted to go. And Navi moving in. Ambi lost seat. Looks like it's not alright. Said sort instead, and he's going to sort them right out. SSK trying to get a trade. Hoody able to go 1 for 1, but Meddo gets the double-double. As Navi now have some really strong angles. They stopped. Oh, they didn't manage to stop the plant. Now Cloud can look for more. Flashed out fully, and hoody evens it up yet again. vctnu echoes in, and the post plant looking strong, but SSK still riding high. And Storm invested already by vctnu. Do they check SSK's position? I think they just took down the Owl drone there. 1 for 1, so playing in these spots. Dino able to escape from the purview of the Bolt, but not from the Seekers. In the meantime, though, Navi rally and cry. And then around triple. And he wants more here. Arch might just cover Cropper, going for the double face, and hoody gets.
Ding's got to deal with this post plant. And with not much try to move on in. They need to get this retake. The kill from Davidp from behind, but the trades are
180. Meddo tries to control it, but the Vodafone Giants lose control, and Dino should be able to stick this defuse. There's plenty of time left. Might not have faced each other, might not have come across these bolt in as well, and the Hunter's Fury should be a kill. But up close, it's Dinks around the corner to get bolted out. Ambi, what can you do?
Through tube. We have seen that being defended, kill. And they can actually surround the site a little better.
Now Arch has to be on the swivel. Shuts the door as soon as it's open there. Unfortunate. Davidp, control it. Moving on in. There's not a lot of time, though. And with 4 players only left for Vodafone Giants, they have to keep it on trucking. 20 seconds left now.
What they can, and with the door being
through. I'm not entirely sure it would do, but Vodafone Giants, they want to stop anyone sneaking away past the openings, and now 3 players. Again, just very slow towards the start, unfortunately. The Reputations has backup as well. Arch swings, and hoody gets the better end of the deal. Not going to get affected by it, but there's the dog. Only the Guardian. Difficult to play up close.
One guy in the middle who's just normal.
Yeah, vctnu nails the first shot over onto Dinks. And SSK now breaching through, looking for some more shots, but it won't happen. SSK will fall. Meddo traded, and hoody as well, finding a double over towards the spawn, and now it's
deterrent from any kind of post plan. Like, I worry for Navi here.
in come the Hunter's Fury, out come the Seekers. Ambi gets the first over towards Dino, and they will be denied the presence on the side. The Viper pit just yet. Davidp, oh, he misses the first, goes to the second, and then picks up the first back. And the old switch is a lot invested actually coming through. Cloud isn't going to swell over A. vctnu playing close, actually getting dropped fairly low there. SSK with the first frag over towards Meddo, looks for more and finds the head. Now at range, it's Dino as well. Hold on to.
Blinded. Guiding light, so hoody knows that there's someone nearby. Gets SSK. Really like down. The owl drone coming in from Ambi is going to tag that out. Finally, the wall does go up, but not before Arch can actually be killed.
Oh, goodness me. SSK, look at her. Maybe even go down here. It feels like maybe they were just staking that out, keeping that ground so that they could come back and swing on in, and that's exactly what they're going to start to do. SS Hoodie around the corner with the Bulldog, gets a dink 10. Looking for shoulders, looking for anything that could give it away. Around the corner, he sees a knee, and Arch is going to fall. There's to hold it down. Meddo taps it on out, goes for the challenge, will find one, looks for more around the side with the clap. Still yet to really have too much to say about the headshot. Instead, it's traded. Starting to pop off. Seeker's now invested after coming online. The spray downs are good, and Cloud will finally fall to the snake bite. Ambi gets another, and now it's 1 versus 2 for Arch. We said he needed to step up a little bit more. Spots the Viper. The defuse there is crucial. Gives the game away. The footsteps, but Arch steps up. That ult orb. And again, leaving Davidp across the map. Wondering when are they going to come B? Don't even have the Viper's pit to be holding on. They busted that one out in the last round. Cloud just nails 2. Looks for a third. Meddo puts an end to it. But SSK still going. Really dicey scoreline to be sure. And with another kill going over. But Meddo racks up 2 more. 13.
Well, they're going to start making their initiation here onto B, led by the Hawks, but it's Davidp to get that opening kill as he backs off into the site.
I know exactly where.
Taken on down. 2 players already falling. Meddo ever, but with just 12 seconds left, they will be starting to go for it. A lovely little headshot there coming through. Dino finds another, and now it's just vctno. Has a Vandal himself, trying to move around the side. I think they know he's onto site, and now into a 1 versus 1. vctno low, and the spray goes the way of things to bring.
To push A lobby here on defense a lot towards.
Not controlling Heaven right now. They do have to worry about the Killjoy utility, but Dink's holding on the cross. Look at that discipline from SSK to be able to keep control of the main ramps. And Dinks is moved by the paint shell, blinded out by the paranoia. vctno swings, and the Vodafone Giants with their mid control in the pistol.
Few players of Navi who are trying to feed themselves in, and at some point, as they're so spread out here, I don't want that to happen.
Traded off though. Arch able to find another, and vctno is low up close. They've got the range of those sheriffs as well. First trade, it goes both ways, and Dino comes out.
Start to encroach. There's the first kill.
Finds a second as well. B-side getting peeked, but Dino's there with the judge, and there's the trot. Lickety split, no trouble. Arch swings out on top of the wall as well and finds Ambi. There's another.
Have no choice but to really go this way. There's the first when he's playing the judge on Ascent. He didn't ever really get to use it. Now he actually. Oh no. Well, actually, the alarm bot didn't go off, and now Dinks to prove how their retake's going to be here. So far, it's starting off pretty good.
3 for Ambi on the round. Tailwind away. Dinks is low. It's dangerous. Already 4 on the round. Maybe have to go a little bit louder. They've got the Sage to worry about. Arch gets beautiful wall to stop Cloud from getting anything done. 2 players left on the retake. No idea. With this operator playing a retake, though, they're going to load it up with the lockdown. Won't isolate all of the site, though. They have to be worried about that. There's the showstopper to try and speed things up. But vctno's holding strong. Arch trades, and Arch gets 2 as well. Breaks the trap wire. Dino goes down to Meddo in the meantime. And now pushing up in main.
30 seconds.
Trying to play in the stars. Spray downs come through, and Arch gets a second as well. Fast out with a block. And there's really nothing doing here for Vodafone Giants. They're trying to move through, but it's the dark cover. Trying to hold on to the gun. Moving on up, Ambi leads the charge with the last pack set his back as well from the team. And look at that, that's exactly what they'll do. Davidp moves in and caught with a knife out. Cloud will fall. He's going to rain on his parade. Is able to land those headshots. Ambi with the knives has 1 more, but it gets reset. They're somewhere else, but this time around, they're going to be caught lacking. Arch, though, sprays down vctno and stymie the flow of players towards the site, but the spike already getting invested. Traded off, 1 for 1. Ambi gets another, and Davidp doubles up towards the spawn. And now it's... They want to see a toe. They're not stepping out, not one jot. Trading back and forth again. Hoodie checks the angle, but this time Dino's ready and waiting. Drops back in. There's a teammate at his back as well. 32 HP as Meddo finds 1, 2. Now lines up for the last. SSK, last standing for the defense. Navi on their last legs in this
Proclaimed gang of misfits. The underdogs of the region who've really impressed of late.
That's pretty impressive there. SSK able to get 1, 2 as well. Traded off though as vctno chimes in with a paint shot.
Spike down. You've got a little bit of utility for both of these 2 defending players, but just 4 HP if you're vctno.
1 enemy remaining.
Pretty low though. Davidp from up on top will be able to... We haven't seen a force into round 2 though. Seems to have been the way it's gone most of the time, but out they go with the wall. Trying to be broken early. Cloud gets the spray down through the gap that's created. vctno falls. So no paint shell to be spoken of for the rest of it. Davidp swings though on the blind target, gets one, and Ambi trades again. 3 versus 3 now as more shots echo with hoody now last standing. I don't think they know that he's managed to sneak his way all the way around here, covering the rest of the site, and they've got to be worried. SSK though covering to...
Why? Got a Spectre in there.
Whoa, okay, Cloud wasting no time in the round going down as feminino lines them up. Davidp with one as well. Only SSK able to answer. In the meantime, goodness me, I think that was protection from the robot. No. Last, but hoodie's in danger. Needs to be worried. Davidp around the side as Navi lose a player, but 2 are answered back and it's traded evenly across it. Meddo goes slow, standing for the Vodafone Giants, and Navi, a crucial round to find. Can't quite close it just now, but the spike getting planted needs to be delayed. Will come out with the knives. Swinging is going to get planted, goes up on high. Next time, if this is going to be the ropes for Navi.
All right, the lockdown's going to be put down over in Garage. It's not going to...
The Spike carrier, the Raze and the Sage, but it's going to get spotted out in the crossfire. Spike now in control of the defense. 2 players left standing and only 1 for Navi. 14 seconds on the clock. It's a tall order and they're through. The sprays are there, trying to control the opening. Cloud nails the headshot, but feminino starts to spray into the bit, but what more can they do? Ambi needs to hit the shot and he does. Sprays are good though for Navi. 2 kills go down and there's not a lot of time, Geo. In comes the showstopper as Navi try and hold on to it. They want to peek out towards screens, slow things down just a little bit, but it's not going to find the damage. Hoodie gets 1. They mount up for more, but the rest is invested as well as Cloud gets the spray. Finds 4 on the round. It could be an ace to close this down, but Meddo gonna be the last to face, and there's no time left in the day. Out wide, it's Duno, and he's looking for more. Will
narrowly misses that shot. He's gonna change his position.
Spike down A.
Oh
my
huge.
God.
Feminino finds 2. SS2 players trying to swing. Only a sheriff in the hands of hoody. Cloud playing close, gets spotted and a headshot lands. Beautiful start for Vodafone Giants and they leave them with 1. Duno goes down and it's Meddo to close it out. It's Navi taking a tumble and the Vodafone Giants come back for the retake. It's the game, it's the match, and it's Navi getting